Hello everyone, my name is Cameron Bergeron and I'm an exercise physiologist. Welcome to Tyoba. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of everything, a little bit of balance, coordination, flexibility, mobility, and posture. So remember, throughout this class, this is a very generalized therapeutic-based class, so every exercise should be fine for your body, but if you have any injuries you need to work around, please feel free to work around those injuries. Do not work through any pain whatsoever in this class. So with that being said, let's have everybody chest up, shoulders back, all the way back into your chair. Try not to be rounded forward whatsoever. So from this position, what I'm gonna have you do is have arms out straight, chest up, and then we're going to breathe in, arms up, come away from the back of your chair, and then breathe out, bring it back. Breathe in, arms up as high as you can, breathe out, bring it back. So you're really doing your best not to really arch back as you come up or round into that chair. Trying to keep that chest up, shoulders back. And let's just keep going, one right into the next. We have about 5 more. And last one coming up. All right, so now from there, let's scoot you forward away from that backrest. Chest up tall, feet flat, toes straight, arms out, palms facing one another for neutral grip. Now take those hands and bring them right to your armpit, squeezing those shoulder blades behind you, and then release. Breathe in as you roll back, breathe out as you come forward. And just keep your chest up nice and tall, trying to keep proper posture the entire time. Really important to keep those shoulder blades squeezing in the back as you bring those hands right into those armpits. Very good to help your posture so you don't get into that slumped out position. 2 more. And good. So you can drop those arms down. You can just shake them out a little bit. Shake them out. Now scooting even far forward on that chair. I want you to scoot as far forward as you can. Chest up. Grab that chair behind you. Now leaning back without caving in with your back. So you're trying to keep a nice and neutral spine. Chest up, lean back, extend out both legs straight. Toes are up. Now what we're gonna do from here is a set of bicycles. So a nice circular motion with your feet. Now pick up those feet and start pedaling in a nice, easy circular motion. If this is too tough and you need to stop on the ground each time, that's okay. Do whatever you need. Just really work on your posture. You'll feel this in the legs and the abs. We have 5, 5, 3, 3, and very nice. Come on up nice and tall. So now for this one, I'd like chest up, arms out. Biggest thing here is posture again, making sure you're not rounding into your chair as we lean back. So you want adequate room behind you. Keep that chest up. Head stays straight in a neutral position. Breathe in, lean back as far as you can. You're gonna start feeling it in the abs. Then breathe out, come up tall. Breathe in, lean back, try to go a little bit further without collapsing in. And then come up tall. We're just gonna go nice and fluidly, one right into the next. Now, if you end up leaning back so far that you're hitting your backrest and you would like to get a little more range of motion, you could scoot forwards on your chair. Or you could also just spin sideways on your chair and that gets rid of your backrest and you don't have to worry about it anymore. So just from this angle, make sure you're not collapsing in like so. We have 3 left. And last one coming up. All right, so now from here, we're gonna keep these abs going. So keeping your chest up, shoulders back, I want you to grab your paddle. So you're grabbing paddle for your kayak. Now lean back as far as you can without rounding in. Hold that position. Now what I'd like you to do is paddle your kayak from side to side. You can let that torso rotate each time you dip that paddle in the water. The more you lean back, the tougher it is, but make sure you do not round into that chair. You can also pick up your knees if you want a little bit more work. That will make this even tougher. We have 5 on each. 2, 2, 1, and very nice. So let's bring you out of that. So now from here, we're going to do a little balancing behind our chair. So let's have toes straight, chest up, feet nice and flat, look straight ahead, breathe out, stand up, and then come behind your chair. So now from here, I'm gonna go sideways. What I like you to do is face your chair, and I'm always big on chair safety. So make sure if you need assistance from that chair, you push straight down into it, don't pull it back to you, and don't slide it forward. Now another suggestion when it comes to balance activities, if you keep your shoes on, it is a little bit easier. You have more support for the ankles. If the balancing isn't too bad for you and you like to take your shoes off, it's only gonna be that more beneficial. So what I'd like you to do from here is chest up, left leg forward, right leg slightly back. Now without toppling forward over your chair, keep your stomach tight and hold on with both hands to start. We're taking our right leg, bringing it straight back, squeezing the right glute, and then drop it down. Breathe out and breathe in. Now, as you get comfortable, try to not touch the ground. So you're just bringing that right leg up, squeezing the butt, dropping it down right before it touches the ground. Now, focus in front of you on your non-moving point. So this can be a speck on the wall, a light switch, really anything that's non-moving. And try to take a hand off or some fingers off, trying to challenge yourself but staying safe. We have 5 more. Always keep your hands close by. That way, in case you need to tap, you can do so. Last one coming up. And very nice. Okay, so if you're feeling that little soreness in the hips, just shake it out real quick and let's switch sides. So now we're going right leg forward, left leg backwards to start. Hold on with 2 hands. Now take that back left leg and lift it straight up, squeezing that left glute, aka the butt. Drop it down, breathe out, go for it again. So now same rules apply. Once you get a little comfortable with it, try to never let that left leg touch the ground. Just lift it up and decel right before it touches the ground. Now looking in front of you at your non-moving point, keep focusing, and now try to start challenging yourself. If you can take your right hand off, take that right hand off, maybe a couple fingers on the left, but stay safe. We're going for 5 more. 3, 2, and very nice. All right, shake it out real quick if you need. Now we're taking that exercise, and instead of a mobile activity, moving the leg around, we're just going to take this as a stationary balance activity. So bring that left leg forward, right leg backwards. Take your right leg, elevate it above the ground, squeezing the right butt, belly button in, chest up tall. Focus in front of you on your non-moving point. Start off with 2 hands, and then as you feel more comfortable, take 1 hand off, maybe some fingers, or maybe just hold on with 2 fingers. Do whatever you would like. And focus. We're gonna be here for about 15 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and come on down. Shake it out real quick. And then let's switch sides. So we're going right leg forward, left leg backwards, chest up nice and tall. Left leg comes up, squeezing the left butt, belly button in, chest up, and hold. Just do your best not to be toppling over the chair. Keep that chest up nice and tall. Focus on that non-moving point in front of you. We have 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and very nice. Drop that down. So now from there, I'd like to work a little ankle mobility. Calves and ankles get really tight just in daily activities. So working the mobility of your ankle loosens up those calves, loosens up the ankles, just helps you walk a little bit better. So from this position, we're having right leg forward, left leg backwards. Now, I do not care about your left leg, where it is, what you do with it. This is all about the front right leg. Now, I'm keeping my foot flat at all times. If my heel picks up, I've gone too far. So holding onto that chair, chest up, just don't round into it. Keep proper posture. Keeping that front foot flat. Push your right knee over your right toes. You should feel stretching in your calf, maybe a little bit above the knee, and sometimes you even get it in the outer hip. And then come back out. Breathe out, push forward, get that little stretch, and then bring it back. So this is just a nice mobility drill, and then just try to go a little bit forwards each time, but the second you feel that heel pick up, you've gone too far. We're going for 3 left. And last one. All right, so let's come out of that, switching sides, left leg forward, right leg back, keeping those front left toes straight, foot flat on the ground, right back leg is doing whatever you'd like. Now take that front left knee, dive it right over your left toes, looking for that stretch once again in your calf, above the knee, or maybe even in the outer hip on that left side. Breathing out as you push forward, breathe in as you come back. Always keeping proper posture the entire time. Now we have 3 more. And very nice. Okay, so now from there, what I'd like you to do is take your chair and spin it. This way the seat is facing you. If you just need to walk around the chair, that's fine as well. Now, here's an exercise that's very good, a nice active range of motion exercise for the hamstrings, glutes, and calves. So that's where you'll be feeling this stretch throughout the mobility. Now, I would like you to have toes straight, feet parallel from one another at whatever standing distance is normal for you. I'm not too picky with that. What I am picky with is your back. So we are going to be pivoting forward at the hips, and that's exactly what I'd like you to use is those hips. So I do not want you to be rounding. If you look at my upper back, I'm really rounding to go forwards. That is not ideal situation. What I want you to do is chest up, shoulders back. Now, using your hips as your pivot point, hips go back, you're pivoting forward, your arms drop. Now, you're gonna feel that nice stretch behind the legs. When you get it, come up tall, squeeze the butt, release, and bring it back down. So we're just going nice and easy, just looking for that little stretch in the hamstrings, butt, calf. You may even get it in the lower back. Now, if you need a little more, you can bend into your elbows, and that's gonna let you go down a little more, achieve a little bit greater of a stretch. Just make sure you are never rounding your back like so. You wanna keep yourself up nice and tall. 3 more, and if you're somebody that's very comfortable and you can go lower, go to your elbows instead of bending in. But this is gonna be one where your body's gonna wanna round, so really do your best, keep that chest up tall. Last one coming up. And good, okay. So now from there, you can spin your chair back and have a seat, but have a seat properly. Toes straight, chest up, look straight ahead, and then bring it on down. So now from there, we're gonna go into external rotation. So hands together, elbows by your sides, chest up tall, rotate out, and then rotate in. Breathe in as you rotate, breathe out as you bring it back. Trying to keep 90 degrees or as close to 90 degrees as you can get into those elbows. You may want to do this and extend down. Try to avoid that. I want to keep that nice 90-degree angle the entire time. We have 3 left. And good. Now, drop those arms right by your sides. We're gonna start off with hands out, just like a 5, palms are facing forward, chest up tall. So now, this is all about your shoulders we're looking for a little stretch in your neck as you decel, and you'll see what I mean in a second. So hands out like a 5, chest up, breathe in, shrug up your shoulders, squeeze your fist, breathe out, push them down, open up your hand. So breathe in, shrug up, breathe out, press down, and open up. Your goal here is to keep proper posture, so doing your best not to collapse into it as you are depressing those shoulders. As you're pushing those shoulders down, you should get that little stretching sensation in the side of the neck. It may even lead into the shoulder a little bit. We have 3 left. And last one. Okay, good. So you can come out of that. Now, if you have vertigo, this may not be the best exercise for you. So remember, if you have any injuries or anything like that you need to work around, feel free, work around it. It may not be right for you. So we're gonna have chest up, hands just in your lap, wherever you like them. Now I'm taking my chin and I'm bringing it down to my right armpit. You're gonna get a little stretch in that left side of your neck. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Now come back up to neutral position, head straight forward, and then look down towards your left armpit to get that stretch in the right side of your neck. Coming back up. So breathe out, get a nice little stretch, breathe in, come up tall. And we're just gonna alternate nice and easy from one right into the next, doing your best not to curl into each one of these motions. It's just as much of a posture exercise as it is a stretching. Just do one more in each, starting with the right. All right, so now from there, we're keeping our body exactly how it is. We're just doing a little different of a neck motion. So now keeping that chest up, shoulders back, tilt your head right ear to right shoulder. You're gonna get a little bit different of a stretch in that left side of your neck. Come up tall and fluidly and slowly alternate sides. And we're just gonna go nice and slow, breathing out as you tilt that head and you get that stretch. Breathing in as you come up and bypass the middle. And let's just go nice and easy. This may be a better or worse stretch than the previous one, depending on your outlook, but it should be a little bit more intense than the one we did before. 2 more each side, starting with the right. And good. Okay, so now from there, let's bring you all the way back to the front of your chair. From here, chest up, grab that chair as far behind you as you can. Lean back. If you put your elbows into the chair, that may help you feel a little bit more comfortable. It may not. Up to you, just a suggestion. Let's extend both feet out straight. Now, your goal is to get up and over your knee. If you can't make it to your knee, that's okay, but that's just a nice point to focus on. Now I'm taking my right leg, I'm bringing it up over my left knee, and I'm just sliding it down the left side of my left leg. And then I'm bringing it back up over the knee, straight down. We're using that right leg only, so up, over, slide down, back, over, and straight. You can just breathe normally, however you would do. No sequence to the breathing for this exercise, just really focus on your posture. Now, if you're only going about halfway up your shin, because the mobility in your hip isn't that great, that's okay. That's exactly what we're working here. Just with each one, try to go up a little bit more. We have 3 more. You may even feel this right leg already starting to fatigue. And last one coming up. And good. So now from there, same thing with the opposite leg. You may notice a little difference. This one may be better or it may be worse. So bringing that left leg up over your right knee, sliding it down the right side of your right leg. Bring it back up over the knee and just drop it straight down. And we're just going one right to the next, just like before, really making sure you keep your chest up nice and tall the entire time. We're halfway through. We have 5 left. Last 2. All right, and good. So you can sit up nice and tall from there. I like using these classes to work not only your body, but also your brain. So I'm gonna mess with you a little bit. What I like you to do is bring your knees and feet together, chest up tall. If you feel as if you wanna hold on, we're gonna be doing pretty quick leg motion. So if you wanna hold on to keep posture, go for it. If you feel as if you can stay up tall without holding on, that's even better. Now, leading with your right leg first, every time. Right leg out, left leg out, right leg in, left leg in. So out, out, in, making sure you're not curling and you're sitting up as tall as possible. So now that you got this, I want you to just listen to my voice. Out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. It's gonna just keep picking up, so try to stay with me as much as you can. We're really gonna try to increase your coordination. Out, out, in, 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 stand. And now keeping that chest up, arms out, I would like you to decel back into your chair. So take a look, make sure it's a good position. Toes are straight, and now without your knees diving in together, just go nice and slow as you can into your chair, and just sit up nice and tall. So now, we're gonna go again. This time, instead of leading with that right leg, we're gonna switch it to your left leg. Now, if you're a righty, that other one may have been a little easier. It may take a little bit of a second to keep this pattern down. Do your best. So left leg out, left leg in, right leg in. Out, out, in, left, right. Keep that chest up nice and tall. So this one, we're gonna get into the speed a little bit more quicker since you are familiar with the activity. So let's see it. Out, out, in, 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 stand. And same thing, reset, toes straight, chest up, arms out, nice and slow. Make sure those knees do not dive into one another. And just go nice and slow. And very nice, drop those arms down. So now what I'd like you to do is bring you all the way back in your chair, chest up, shoulders back. Now we're going for pelvic tilt. So what I want you to do, take your belly button, breathe out and push that belly button into the chair. So we're just trying to flatten our lower back against the chair. Breathe in and release. Breathe out and just push right in. Your real goal here is just only getting that lower back to flatten. It's called a pelvic tilt. Very, very important exercise for anybody. We're just going for 4 more. And last one. Okay, so now from there, we're gonna do a modified cat and camel, and you may have even heard that, or cat and cow, depending on who you've heard it from. So if you've been to physical therapy for any type of back injury, you may know this one already. So I'm gonna go sideways so you all can see just a little bit better. What I'd like you to do is keep chest up tall, arms out. Now we're gonna break it up into pieces so you can get the whole thing. What I'd like you to do from here is breathe out, round and push yourself forward. So you are rounding your back. That's okay for this. Now what I'd like you to do is row your hands in, arch your back and just slightly bring your head back. I do not want you to whack your head backwards like that, just a little bit. Now breathe out, push forward, tuck your chin in, breathe in, row, arch, head back just slightly. So we're gonna go nice and fluidly, try to get everything to work at once. We're gonna do about 4 reps. Right here is number 5, and we're going all the way to 10. Last 2. Very nice. Okay, so now keeping yourself up nice and tall, a little bit away from your backrest. Now, we're gonna go opposite arm to leg. Most important part here is, once again, not just rounding and collapsing forwards. You wanna keep your chest up and use your hips as your pivot point. So left leg gets extended out, chest up, pivoting at the hips, right hand towards left toes. You're gonna get a nice stretch behind that left leg, drop it down, alternate sides. So I would rather you be chest up pivoting like so, rather than slumping over and actually touching your toe each time. So just reach as far as you can, keeping a nice neutral spine. One more each, leading with that left leg. And very nice. So sitting up nice and tall in your chair, feet flat, arms by your sides, palms are facing your body for a neutral grip. Breathe in and curl, breathe out and press, breathe in and breathe out. So breathe in and out. If there's any shoulder issues and you cannot press above your head, don't worry about it. Just do your curl and bring it back down. Or you could just curl and go up right before the pain and then back down. Remember, never work through any pain in this class. We have 2 more coming up. All right, and good. So now we're leaving our arms right where they were. Chest up tall, shoulders back. Now what I'd like you to do from here is breathe out and bring those arms up like a V. And then as you bring them back down by your sides, flip your palms forwards, hands go backwards, squeezing your shoulder blades behind you. Bring them back, rotate to neutral grip, bring them up in front of you like a V. You only have to go to shoulder height, doesn't have to be any higher. And then back. So it's breathing out as you come up, breathing in as you draw back and squeeze those shoulder blades. We're halfway through. Always keeping that posture up, nice and tall. Final 2. And very nice. All right, so what I want to do is get this neck nice and stretched. Before we did a nice active range of motion activity, now we're going to do a nice static stretch. So chest up, shoulders back, place your right hand on your leg. You can let it drop, whatever you'd like to do. Left arm, I do just want you to let it drop. Now, you're gonna grab your chair wherever you can. Just make sure you're not reaching over. So make sure you're up tall, shoulders back, not rounded forwards into that chair. And now from here, that left arm drops, grabs the chair with that chest up nice and tall. Look to your right until you get a nice stretch. You're gonna feel a nice stretch right in that left side of your neck. All I want you to do here is just hold. Hold that stretch at about mild discomfort, breathe fluidly, and relax. I'm going to be here for about 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and come on out. Now from there, holding on with that left hand still, chest up, shoulders back. Without rounding forward, bring your chin down towards your right armpit. Now you're gonna get that same stretch, a little bit different than what we just did, but it's the same stretch as the mobility exercise we did before. And then hold at about mild discomfort, breathe, and just relax through all your stretching. This may even go into the shoulder or even down the arm, just depends on where you're tight. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and come on out. Now, last one on this side is just keeping yourself up nice and tall. Tilt right ear to right shoulder, getting that nice stretch in the left side of the neck. Once again, a little bit different spot than the previous two. And then just hold at mild discomfort or slightly past that. We have 17 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly come on out. You can release that left hand and reset. So make sure you're in that chair properly, chest up, shoulders back. Let that right arm drop without reaching for that chair. Give it a grab, left arm does whatever you like. Now, once you have a nice grab onto that right side of the chair, look to your left and you should get a nice stretch in the right side of that neck. Now we're just doing that same thing, holding at mild discomfort with a nice neutral spine. Be here for 15 seconds. 3, 2, look straight ahead. Now looking down, chin towards left armpit without curling forward. And then just holding that different stretch in the neck, shoulder, or going down the arm. Breathing fluidly. Ten seconds. 3, 2, come on out. And then last one on the side is left ear to left shoulder. And hold, getting that last stretch in that right side. Right at mild discomfort or only a little past it. 12 seconds left. 3, 2, and come on out. All right, so after we loosened up the neck, let's work our way down a little bit into the upper back. Now, scoot a little bit forwards on your chair, wide stance with the feet and the knees. Now, from here, doing your best not to just completely collapse over like this, chest up using your hips to pivot. Pivot just like so. So your chest is up, you're not rounded out. I want you to take your right hand and grab your left ankle or as low as you can on that left leg. If you end up grabbing left shin, that's fine as well. But I'm gonna grab my ankle. What I'm doing here is I'm supporting my left leg with my left arm. And I'm going to move my body weight to the right. So the second I do this, I'm getting a stretch in my shoulder and it leads into my upper back. And that's exactly what we're looking for here. So once you get that shoulder or upper / mid back stretch, just hold, breathe fluidly, and just relax. You are pushing yourself away. Try not to keep your shoulder locked in. Try to just let it relax. So you get a very nice stretch. Breathe deeply in through your nose, out through your mouth. We have 12 seconds. 3, 2, now slowly come on off and switch sides. So right arm goes back to right knee, left arm is grabbing right ankle as low as you can go, right arm supports right leg. Now I'm pushing my body weight to the left, so I get a stretch in my shoulder leading into my upper back. And then just hold once again, making sure you're not holding that shoulder in place, just kind of let it get pulled away. 15 seconds. Try not to keep head up. You can just look down towards the ground. It's going to keep your spine in a better position. 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly come on out. And sit up nice and tall. So now from there, what I'd like you to do is toes straight, chest up, look straight ahead, stand up, squeeze the butt. And now from there, go back to just normal standing distance. From here, we're bringing arms straight up as high as you can without arching your back, so keep that stomach tight. Drop them down. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, drop them down. Now, one more, and when you bring them up here, what I want you to do is take those hands, bring them together, bend behind your head for a tricep extension. Bring them back up. Breathe in and breathe out. You may get a little stretching in the back of the arms as you bend, and that's good. If this causes any pain in the shoulders, please sit this one out and just stay up nice and tall. One more. Now what I'd like you to do is take that left arm, keep it up high, right arm drops down, gives yourself a pat on the back, and you are done. Very nice class, everybody. I look forward to having you again next time. See ya.